Hello one and all, my name is Steve and this is Feed the Beast. I'm not over at my place at the moment, I'm out doing a job for someone. Matty's got his own little village, not too far from mine. I think it's about like 800 blocks in one direction, I'm not really sure which though. But he wanted me to, this is my my side project, or my main project rather. I'm going to offer my services as an interior decorator and builder for those who cannot be bothered to do it themselves or don't feel like they're up to my very high, amazing standards of building. So I laid out a plot over here. This is where he wanted his house built, and I've got a design. Well, I did have a design ready, but I seem to have closed the browser. As you guys, some of you guys will know, I tend to base my designs off like real life pictures rather than other Minecraft designs. I think I come up with one, maybe two designs of my own. One being the Series 1 house on the hill, and yeah, that's the only one I can remember. But we're gonna do some construction work today. As you can see, I've got my handsaw ready. Let's cut this up and cut that out too. What I want is an anti-cover. It's a triple panel. Right, how do you do this again? I can't remember. So let me talk briefly about. I believe I can cut that into a pillar. Yep. Right. So where are we looking for this? No, it looks too big. Let's try. See, that's not a pillar like I wanted it to be. Let's try this. So that's a slab strip. Yeah, that's good. And we got a couple of pillars. How come the anti-cover doesn't become a thingy? What's it? I wonder. Let's try it with just a cover and a slab, cover slab, and cut that up into cover slab strip. See, that doesn't make it either. That's a bit strange. Oh well. I'll have to make do with this. This is my little foundation for the house. I'm gonna be working on this episode while I'm talking to you guys. So the idea is that I'm going to be offering my services as. Oh no, I don't want to do that. As a sort of a builder stroke interior designer. I've already done one house. Perhaps I can show you that some other time. Do I want to do that? The slabs. I want thinner than slabs. And you can tell it's been a while since I commentated. It's atrocious, I know. But I've done one house and I'm doing another right now as we speak. I've done my own, which I'll probably end up showing you next episode, which is it's coming along nicely, but sort of it might take a little while to finish the entire thing, so we might have to muck about with other things while we're doing it. Right, so the doors are going to go here. Is that where I want them, or do I want them one back? No, I think that'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Right. So what I tend to do, just to let you guys into my mind, I tend to do an outline of. On my house, I did it above ground, but seeing as this house is going to be flush with the ground, I didn't bother. Just an outline, sort of a foundation on where everything is going to be going, because these things are quite tricky to work with. These micro blocks. They can get really confusing real quick. I did a lot of work with them last time, and I think I told you guys that Chab kept getting stuck or intentionally walking into my walls and not coming out. These aren't fit enough. Those are panels, not covers. Or covers, not panels, rather. Oh no, perhaps they are. Why does it look so fat then? That's strange. Yeah, so I've learned a few tricks since then on how to make the most of these micro blocks, and unfortunately one of the tricks does impact on the fact that you save quite a lot of resources by doing this way. You will still save with these methods, but not quite as much. So what I'm going to be doing today is just doing this house, walking you through most of it, talking to you about what I expect for the server. I know we've got some new members coming on soon. I think we've got 2 new members for definite. Matty's running a competition. I'm running a competition as well, which I might extend because I haven't had that many entries for it. Just a reminder on how you can enter that. All you need to do is send me a message saying why you think you'd be a good addition to the server, and then of course we'll consider you. Right, it's gonna be glass there, so that's fine. I want to do here as well. So if you haven't entered that yet, then send me a message or do a video response style thing. Is that a slab? That's a cover slab. I don't want a cover slab. And you got a chance to come into play with us, which isn't that great a prize, I admit, but we'll get back to the decent competitions next month. But right, there we go. Let's put that this side as well. Oh, it's always a little tricky. I don't really know how to do this effective way. It's quite difficult to rotate. I haven't done a video in such a long time. I feel like I had loads lined up to talk about, and I've just gone and forgotten it all. Right, so we want to. No, that doesn't need to go there. It needs to go. That's too wide. Why am I doing it too wide? Is this going to impact the rest of the house? Right, 1, 2, 3. Needs to go here. There we are, that's better. And then we'll have just a panel on the edge here. Just check that out. Right, so some of the new mods that we've got on here is Mistcraft, of course. It's the ultimate pack now, in case you guys did miss the quick sort of episode 0 what to expect video. We've got Mistcraft now, which I'm not a big fan of because I feel like it takes a lot of the adventure out of the game, and also it does tend to lag a lot when we use it. I think that's one of the reasons it was proven to be quite buggy pre-ultimate pack, so that's one of the reasons we steered away from it, especially sort of server side stuff. It wasn't the best of choices. Right. Yep. Oh no, that's gonna be too wide. Let's stick another slab pillar there. Yeah, so now we're on Ultimate Pack. Traincraft's been removed, which I'm a little upset about, but apparently that's quite buggy as well. So I never really noticed any bugs with it, except for sort of a few in the multiplayer aspect, which I could forgive because it was so much damn fun. So we're thinking about reinstalling that, even though it's not default to the pack, which we had some troubles with before, in the sense that when we update the jar for the server, it doesn't seem to be that well sort of received. It seems to sort of delete any extra mods that you put on, because we lost all of our what was it we lost? All of our Twilight Forest goods. So anything we got from the Twilight Forest was gone, or anything from the Twilight Forest mod I should say, because we still had any sort of vanilla resources. So yeah, if we did Traincraft, we might have that same problem, but I hope not, because I love Traincraft. Right, where do I want the windows here? It's gonna be 2 in. Here's the window. It's gonna go there, and then this is the other method I've started to use in terms of building. Is I build the front of the house first before I do the rest of it. Simply because it gives you a better idea of what it's going to look like, and you can sort of work around the rest. And the only trouble is with this image I'm having to interpret the back of the house a lot more. Right, there we go. I'll do the front of the house, see what it looks like, and I'll probably cut the recording and come back to you when I've made a bit more progress with it. I did say last time that I'm going to be doing sort of a... Oh crap, what was that? Skelly Bob. Sort of a different sort of series on here as well. I'm going to do 2 series is on here. Somewhat interlinked, but not really, to be honest. Expect that. I've just got my drawing set through, which I needed for doing the intro, so some of you may know that I'm into my drawing. I used to do sort of my own webcomic. Like last year, I think. It wasn't great, and the amount of effort I had to put into it for the reward wasn't that great either. I don't want that like that. I want that to be cobble. Right, let's see. Yeah, I've done a kitchen design on here already, both in my house and in Elliot's house as well, Lahitcha. So you might be able to see that another time, or when he starts doing videos on the server, you'll be able to see that definitely. Hoping he plugs my stuff. My work. Oh, go away! It's not good to be working at night. Let's get rid of the rain as well. I'm not getting paid extra for this. Getting paid 20 emeralds for this job, so I've already got 2 stacks of emeralds, but I really like the way that's. I think this needs to step back actually, and possibly that side's fine, but this one needs to step back one. Let me finish up with sort of the facade of the house, and I'll be back with you guys. Okay, I'm back. This is what we're looking at so far. I think I'm probably going to do the roof off camera as well, because it's just the pain in the ass, especially in microblocks, trying to sort of link it all together. I'm going to show you guys a few things that I tend to do now when I'm building with microblocks. I cut them down to the smallest size possible, of course, because that's the best way we save on resources. But the trouble is, you get these holes in the wall that mobs can spawn in. So what I tend to do, if I just remove this, you can see that I've just got, well, I haven't there. Oh, yes, I have. I've just got slats where going across, not giving them any room to spawn. Right, how does this wall come out? That wall finishes here, so yeah, I've already done that clearly. I'm gonna have to do the thing with microblocks is you've got to do it so not so you get more resources, but so you get a better look outside and in, so you can have a different texture outside than you can inside. Right. Watched From Dusk Till Dawn yesterday. In fact, I watched a lot of films since I last spoken to you guys. I watched Defender the other day, which is Defender but spelled with an OR, and it's about it's got Woody Harrelson in. I thought it was a really good film actually. I sort of watched it because it was on Netflix and I hadn't really heard of it. Me and the girlfriend sat down and watched it together, and it was actually brilliant. It was probably one of the better films I've ever seen. Right, so this is what we're looking at now. You know that I've got to do these slats all the way around. I think I'm going to run out of resources before I get anywhere significant now. But I'll show you what I'm doing back here. I've got this little outcrop in here. This will be a conservatory. I'm starting to think that I should have charged 120 emeralds because I've been spending ages on this so far. I'll have to see what it turns out like. Very resource intensive as well, which I didn't really anticipate. I thought it'd be a nice sort of small house to knock out for 20 emeralds, but it's not turning out that way. Let's see if I've got any wood left. I did plan on doing some forestry, because with forestry you get all these different colour woods and they all look good. If I show you planks, you got all these different colours, and it really would bring it into its own if I could use all of these for decoration. But then I decided against it because clearly there's no microblocks in the forestry woods yet, so hopefully that's going to be a future addition to red power, because I know I think Farmcraft has become workable with forestry, so hopefully he's working on getting microblocks working with forestry as well, which would be nice, because otherwise it's a little bit pointless if you ask me. Other than I know there's sort of a lot that sort of let you get more saplings, and that would be helpful for certain types of tree, like what's their faces, the what are they called, quicksilver trees, silverwood trees, which notoriously don't drop that many saplings. Should I might make this room cobble at the back here. I've sort of gone off plan a bit, because this was intended to be the actual outline, but I decided against it just because of the shape of the front of the house looks better like this, I think. And the trick is with microblocks is to use the full block, so rather than say just putting something here and then thinking, right, that's my wall, I got inside and out. No, don't do it that way. Still take up the entire block, like so. Just use it so you got something different inside to out. Right. Yeah, watched From Dusk Till Dawn last night, Defender a few nights before. I watched a film called Legion as well, which is absolute dog shit. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Legion. Let me know if you've seen it, because it is terrible. It's probably one of the worst films I've ever seen. And this is a shame, because it's got what's his name from A Beautiful Mind in. I can't think of his name now. He's a good actor, but he just played like the worst character in this film. I can't remember his name for the life of me now. Bad film. But Defender was good. From Dusk Till Dawn is I don't think I ever watched it all the way through, and that was a good film. A lot of build up for not a lot, but you know, it's Rodriguez, and he always does some good stuff. So I was happy with watching that. But we're running out of films to watch on Netflix, so if you guys have got any suggestions, then pick them up. We watched Hot Chick as well. That's a actually I might have to bring this wall in. That's a Rob Schneider film, which is just wacky and, well, technically terrible, but at the same time it's Rob Schneider. You can't not like him. He's so funny, such a funny guy. Right, there we go. I'm not really sure what this building's supposed to look like from the back, though. That's the only thing. Because the image I'm working off, actually I've probably made a mistake here by doing the cobblestone over there, but maybe I can fix that after. Yeah, I don't really know what this is supposed to look like from the back, so I've had to sort of improvise. I've decided to put a conservatory on it, just to make it look a little bit different. We're restricting ourselves a bit on space as well. I think this will have to be... Oh, could I make it work with... I think I can make it work with wood. That'll be fine. Anyone else on? Nope. Just flick the net away. I'm gonna get doing some drawing later, so I can finally kick off my my other series idea for this, which I think will be a bit more interesting, because it's going to require a lot of editing, and I think editing is probably my favourite thing to do as far as making videos goes. I spent hours on certain projects, even projects that I never released, to sort of for you guys to see, and subsequently lost when my computer crashed. But I spent hours on them, and I enjoy the editing more than recording, I guess. So once I get my my drawings going, perhaps we'll see some more creative projects heading your way. Something a bit more interesting. I understand this is probably not the most exciting video. I've decided with these Feed the Beast videos now, on the general Let's Play side of things, I'm going to do it less like a tutorial. and more perhaps like something like this if I've got a job to do. If you guys enjoy watching the building, then let me know, and I'll film sort of all of my, or record all of my jobs that I get assigned, and of course paid for. I was thinking about opening a furniture shop in Spawn as well, because I come up with some good furniture ideas, and I can put a few kitchen designs in there. So if anyone wants a kitchen, I can either sell it to them flat pack so they can build it themselves, or I can custom design them a kitchen and the space that they've got. So I might set that up at Spawn. I know Matty wanted to set up a butcher's at Spawn, so we'll probably end up doing that as well. I think the idea is that we're all going to have our own sort of little shops at Spawn, which is the idea on the old server. I was going to have a magic shop because I was treating it more like a sort of a steampunky, magic-y place, whereas this one I'm just treating it a little differently. As you can see, I haven't got my special skin on for Feed the Beast. I'll probably put it on again, but just sort of perhaps take the goggles off so I look more like a businessman than a steampunk guy. Right. Where's the floor? Or the roof, rather. That's the roof, not the floor. Let's get this filled out. What I'll do, I'll fill this out quickly, guys, and I'll be back to you soon. And I'm back. This is all I've got time for today, unfortunately. So, I mean, I spent way too long on this. I should have charged more. I think I've finished the slats inside. Let's just have a look. We probably need to light it up in here, in fact. I might or might not. I'm gonna have a word with Matty, see if he wants me to do any sort of the walls indoors. He has got a little bit of upstairsy room. Oh dear, I'll have some stuff up there apparently. Right, Creeper tried to blow me up earlier as well, but I managed to escape. Right, there we go. He's got a little bit of upstairs room. A lot of this is going to be sort of blocked off, like so. Hang on. God damn. No, for fuck's sake. Little round up there. Just been doing this all day. The amount of time it takes to build a house on this damn game with microblocks that actually looks half decent is difficult. I'm probably gonna just do all. Nope, that's wrong. Just do all oak wood for the interior, and seeing as he didn't want me to do the interior decorating, then he can knock out the walls if he wants to change it for anything. So, or he can decide that it looks hideous, so he comes back to me and I've got another job to do for him. Who knows? We'll see. I'll let him sort out the staircase as well, because that's on the interior. That counts as interior decoration. So yeah, I'm not 100% happy with it. I've always said that this cobblestone, it really needs, or the smooth stone in general, needs sort of like either a terracotta or like just like a tanned colour instead, because grey never works well. I mean, my house is entirely built out of like anything from cobble to smooth stone, and it really doesn't look that great. So yeah, I think I will come in here and finish it off. Think about maybe changing this to another sort of shade of wood. Maybe changing that to oak as well. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see what he says, and I'll change it sort of according to his wishes. I knocked out some of the foundation. I need to fill it in with dirt, but that's pretty much what I've come up with. I didn't do the conservatory. I might try and charge extra for that because glass is expensive. So just give you one quick look around. A few more windows might need to go in. Back door as well. He's got like a little window up there already. I probably won't do. That's the other thing people make the mistake with, is putting windows on all sides of the building, and very few buildings actually have that, unless they're like skyscrapers or something. Houses tend to have, especially English houses, we tend to have windows on two sides of the building, and then the rest is just sort of solid. But I'm relatively happy with the way it's turned out. The thing that annoys me most is when I put windows in, I always think it looks really bare in there. No matter what I put in there, it just looks flat and boring. So maybe once he's got a few things in there, he'll look alright. But overall, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. So let me guys know what you think. If you want to sort of, I mean, most of my buildings take God knows how long to do, so I might have to do it in just sort of sessions of building, just record it and then strap it together for an episode over a couple of days, maybe. But let me know if you enjoyed sort of watching the building process, the process that I go through, and of course I'll chat as we go. This building's far from finished, but like I said, this is all I've got time for today. I need to upload it. I'll probably do some framing for the windows and stuff like that. But you'll see the finished product on Moo Flavoured's videos, so I imagine. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think about the format. I will be working on a separate project on the Feed the Beast server. We'll be receiving some new members. Don't forget to enter the competition if you're interested. Even if you're not recording or anything, or not interested in making videos of your own, then by all means just enter anyway, because we just want to get the server semi-populated. And I will see you on the next episode. Ta-ta.